Chapter 22. Jesus, Sophia, go! Grace pinches my leg and the jolt of pain gets me moving. I climb up the last 3 ladder rungs, then pull myself into the attic. The room itself feels evil, like something twisted crawled into the spaces Alexis left behind. Riley stares out the window at the far end of the room, one arm angled in front of her, rope coiled around her feet. I peer around the beam. Brooklyn lies, twisted on the floor, her arms and legs untied. Her spiky blonde hair is slicked with blood. The attic door slams shut behind me. I whirl around in time to see Grace stand and wipe her dusty hands on her jeans. What's going on? I ask. Grace shifts her eyes to the floor. Moonlight streams through the window, leaving the attic thick with shadows. I don't see what Riley's holding until she steps forward and candlelight illuminates her hands. The nail gun. Sometimes the host has to die. Just a few hours ago, I'd have done anything to stop this, but now I hesitate, curling my fingers into my fists. It's Brooklyn's life or mine. By helping her, I make myself Riley's next target. Brooklyn whimpers and tries to sit up. Almost done, Riley says. She shifts the nail gun to one hand, then drops to her knees and rolls Brooklyn onto her back. Don't, please! Brooklyn writhes and kicks beneath Riley's legs. Riley lowers the nail gun. I can't do this. I can't stand by and watch someone die, even if it means saving myself. Get off of her! I throw my whole body into Riley, using every ounce of strength that I have left. You psycho bitch! We tumble to the floor next to Brooklyn. Riley regains her balance first and whips an elbow into my face. I slam back down, pain exploding across my cheek. Grace, take care of her, Riley snarls. Brooklyn tries to move, but Riley straddles her chest and pins her arm to the floor with one hand. I push myself up and try to crawl toward them, but Grace grabs me from behind. Let go! I claw at Grace's arms, but she just tightens her grip around my chest and drags me away. Splinters jutting out from the unfinished wooden floor scrape the back of my legs. An eerie silence fills the attic. Riley lowers the gun. The nail shoots into Brooklyn's hand with a dull blast, breaking the quiet. Brooklyn roars with pain, so loud, I swear I feel the floorboards tremble beneath my feet. Riley moves to the next arm, pinning it beneath her knee as she positions the nail gun over Brooklyn's hand. It sticks straight out from her body like a cross. You're crucifying her, I whisper, horrified. A thick line of blood oozes over the side of Brooklyn's hand and pulls on the floor. She aims the gun at Brooklyn's other palm and pulls the trigger. Metal crunches through skin and bone. I wanted to hang her from the beams, Riley explains, motioning to the ceiling with the nail gun, but I didn't think we could lift her that high. She curls her toes into the floor and pivots around to face me. Now, what should we do with you? She says, almost to herself. She raises an eyebrow, and suddenly it's as if all the air in the room has been sucked away. No, please, I beg. Grace tightens her grip around my arms, and I can't move. It's for your own good, Riley says, gathering the ropes she'd used to tie up Brooklyn. First you texted Josh, and then you played that little trick with the wine, and now this. I just don't trust you anymore. Please, I whisper again, trying to pull out of Grace's grip. I can cooperate. I can help. Riley untangles a length of rope as she moves toward me. She lifts a finger to her lips. This will be easier if you don't struggle, she says. As Grace holds me in place, Riley binds my arms and legs in thick knots. The ropes pinch the skin around my wrists, and they're so tight they cut off circulation in my hands. When she's done, Riley pushes the hair out of my face and leans in to kiss me on the cheek. When we're done with Brooklyn, we'll help you, okay? She taps my nose with her finger. It's almost dawn. Grace and I need to do something with Alexis's body before the sun comes up. I turn to the window and see that Riley's right. The black sky has faded to a deep blue. I think of my mother crawling out of bed at 7 a.m, as always, and finding my room empty. A spark of hope flickers through my chest. If she calls the police, then maybe. But no, even if she called 911 as soon as she found me missing, they'd never find me here, not in time to stop Riley. Grace pushes my shoulders down, and I awkwardly sit. Riley, I try one last time. Please don't leave me here like this. Riley ignores my pleas as she opens the attic door and starts down the ladder. Grace hesitates at the door. It's easier this way, she says. Without another word, she follows Riley down to the second floor. I release my breath in a rush of air. It's easier. Karen said that to me once after watching Lila and Aaron torture me in biology class. It's just easier to let them do what they want. What bullshit. I struggle to keep myself calm, but as reality sets in, each breath feels more ragged. I squeeze my eyes closed and the situation comes into clearer focus. Riley knows I'm not on her side, that I can't be trusted. Alexis is dead. Soon Brooklyn will be too. Maybe Riley will decide I'm possessed too. Maybe I'll be the next person nailed to the floor. Tears stream down my cheeks. I'm crying for Alexis and for Brooklyn, but also for myself, for fear of what's going to happen next. I release another sob, no longer trying to keep my pain under control. My shoulders shake and my chest aches as my breathing gets heavier and heavier. Tears cloud my eyes until I can barely see. Stop! Brooklyn screams. Her voice startles me so much that I dig my teeth into my lower lip, sniffling. Brooklyn groans in pain, and there's a shuffle sound as she tries to readjust her position on the floor. This isn't the time to cry. We need to figure out how to escape. Escape? I've been trying to escape since we first got here. I press my lips together to keep from sobbing again. There is no escape. Bullshit. We've just been thinking about this wrong. Brooklyn pauses, and for a moment, the only sound in the attic is her low, steady breathing. What's Riley been saying this whole time? That you're evil, I stutter. That you're possessed by the devil. Right. And what would the devil do in this situation? The words flash into my head, and I say them without thinking. Fight fire with fire. There's a beat of silence, then Brooklyn says, Exactly.